they've got. Batson's across. And a good jump and a header off the line.
Well, that's only one example of the excitement from this week's kick-off match. A magnificent game of non-stop attacking thrills between Manchester United and West Bromwich Albion. Goals then at Old Trafford. Goals too at Highbury in our second match between Arsenal and Birmingham. And more goals towards the end of the programme when we recall some highlights from the kick-off match during 1978. But let's start at Old Trafford.
And it's goals that Manchester United need today. And that means weight on the shoulders of 18-year-old striker Andy Ritchie.
Well, obviously I feel a responsibility to score goals, but I can only do my best, and I scored 2 in the 4 games that I've played, so I think I'm doing, not too badly.
And it's goals against that United need to cut down, and that means weight on the shoulders of 20-year-old goalkeeper Gary Bailey.
Well, admittedly, we've lost the last 2 games, and we lost them badly. But before that, we won 4 out of 5 games, and we were playing extremely well. And I'm going to take this match as I've taken all the other matches, because I know that if we can put it together and we all give 100%, that we can play very well, and hopefully we'll win this game.
And the fact is that it's to an all-round team improvement that United will be looking after 2 successive 3-0 defeats over Christmas. And their defence will have Stuart Houston back today after injury kept him out of those defeats by Bolton and Liverpool. However, a hip injury means that Lou Macari sits this one out, and there's a chance in his place for David McQueen, who turned down the opportunity of a move to Middlesbrough a couple of weeks ago. Up front, leading scorer Jimmy Greenhoff is now fully recovered from the shin injury he sustained at Vernon Park 8 days ago. As for Albion, their adventurous style this season owes much to Laurie Cunningham. Always a player of exciting potential, but now revealing his skills more consistently. The Albion team is the one that has won 4 matches in a row, during which this defence has conceded only 1 goal, a penalty. The midfield is very attack-minded, with Tony Brown's career total of 212 making him one of the 3 leading scorers currently in action in the league. And the front 3, they're all in form this season. Laurie Cunningham 10 goals, Ali Brown 8, Cyril Regis 11. It's an afternoon for the fans to keep close together, with the air temperature only just above freezing, but the pitch in remarkably good condition, taking the start, and no reason why we shouldn't see some excellent football. Mr. Clinoin from Anglesey referees his first game at Old Trafford, although he's been a linesman here before. In fact, he ran the line in this very fixture 2 seasons ago. Albion kicking off in their usual strip, broad blue and white stripes, attacking the goal to our left. Mike Thomas, the new signing from Wrexham, playing the long one up towards Jimmy Greenhoff, gotten out to collect. Albion haven't won at Old Trafford in their last 17 games here. Ali Brown and Regis in there, but Buchan clears. Weil and Ritchie jumping together. Batson now back to Gob. Regis. Good break by Regis, and he's all on his own. He's no support, and down he goes. And that, I think the referee has given the goal kick. It looked to me like a dive. No, he's given the free kick. There it is again. Well, he was helped on his way a bit by McQueen. Just a little nudge with the thigh there, and on reflection, probably Mr. Owen was right. Four-man wall for Bailey's right-hand post. Still not entirely happy that they're in the right place. They've got a 5th man now. Robson. And Batson coming in. Beautifully worked free kick, which took United absolutely by surprise. Bailey there, completely left uncovered as Batson came in onto Robson's cross, and Bailey pleased that the header went wide. Ritchie, good turn, took him well away from Robertson, and he's lost Staleham, yes, and crossed well low for McIlroy, blocked by Batson. Where is the ball? Referee will have to give a bounce. Very good play here by Ritchie, and when the hard low cross is struck over, McIlroy's shot comes back off Batson. and then the ball disappears. Mr. Owen, meanwhile, calling across Weil and Robertson to cool down some complaining that was going on. And the outcome will be a drop ball. And there could be a fair old scramble here. Absolutely right. Well, Mike Thomas, a Welshman, of course. Chipped in by Brian Greenhoff and touched over by Gordon. Well, from a little bit of fun there, from the rugby scrum, the ball came out to Brian Greenhoff, who did exactly the right thing. Beautifully controlled chip, and I think it might have dropped under had Gordon not been alert. Towards McQueen. Cantello's clearance. Houston to Buchan. McIlroy. We have quite a lot of snow swirling around in the air just before the game began, and it's beginning to fall once more now. Thomas. Houston. Manchester United, which McIlroy is going out to take. McQueen on the line, so too is Ritchie, and it's not easy for Godden now, as McIlroy prepares to swing it in. Magnificent goal, McIlroy's corner, the header comes out to Brian Greenhoff, he sets himself, and that's a goal all the way. Brian Greenhoff's second goal of the season, the 21st minute of the game, and Manchester United take the lead, and what a goal it was too. He'd been unlucky with a little chip only a minute or so before, and he wasn't going to be denied with that volley. Batson now for West Bromwich. The streamer doesn't help the players. Good tackle there by Statham. Foul by Coppell. Coppell conceding the free kick after a very solid but quite legitimate tackle by Statham. Regis now poised for a run as Statham shapes to take the free kick. It's missed out Regis, it's gone for Cunningham at the back. The looping header beats the crossbar. Laurie Cunningham started his football with Orient. Robertson. Statham back to him. Could have done without it, I think. McIlroy, and pressure by United wins the possession. Jimmy Greenhoff. Ricochet might work for Thomas. For a corner. Oh, he's fiddled away out with the aid of the Greenhoff brothers. Stopped in the end by Weil. And Weil was fouled by McIlroy. By McCreary, rather. Statham. Cunningham calling for the ball to feet up the line. Inside instead to Ali Brown. Out to Cunningham. Booing of the black players, paid off there, or repaid by Tony Brown. Tony Brown turning up in the penalty area and putting it away with real economy. Cunningham being booed there but unperturbed, playing the ball in, and Brown turning it first time into the corner, 1-1. So that's Tony Brown on the mark again, as he so often is. He's been a regular scorer over the years against Manchester United. McIlroy. Snow falling quite hard. Ritchie for Manchester United. Cunningham. Cunningham again. Past Koppel. Past McQueen. Regis wanting one chipped in. No, it's played in low for him. Back heel for Cantello. What a magnificent goal! What a great goal! This is Cunningham. He'd beaten two men by then. He now slips it in low for Regis. Lovely little back heel. Cantello all on his own, and what a shot! And West Bromwich Albion, from one down, go 2-1 in front. Devastating finishing, and United now have to come back. Robertson, linesman flagging for a foul, referee applies the advantage, and Weil clears to touch. Well, the game has suddenly exploded with three very good goals indeed. Houston to take the free kick. Over it comes towards McQueen. So it's now 2-2. And McQueen is injured. Houston's free kick, and McQueen given an awful lot of space here. Nobody had picked him up. No chance for the defenders. Meanwhile, McQueen's still on the ground having treatment, and we've had 4 goals in just under 10 minutes. Question mark, I think, here to be asked about the Albion defence. There's McQueen on his run, and I think it's Statham who spots him late. And the ball between the defender on the line and gone. And now McQueen has been repaired. Incidentally, his second goal of the season. And so it's 2-2. Half an hour ago. Batson. Cunningham. Cantello, Regis, Batson, Cunningham available, chance for him to cross, look for Ali Brown's head, Cantello shot blocked, Statham, foul by Regis on Brian Greenhoff, making it possible for Statham to get through there, but well spotted by the linesman, Mr. McManus. Houston. Ritchie. Houston. A useful header that Cantello won there. Albion in a little bit of trouble here. McIlroy. Good change of feet. And a great goal! What a good goal again! That was beautifully done by Sammy McIlroy. Albion trying to football their way out of trouble, eventually lost possession. McIlroy changes from left foot to right, and in goes another fine goal. So it's now 3-2, and what a seesaw we're on here. names on the score sheet, and goals to warm any crowd on a bitter winter afternoon. Tony Brown. Well, nobody will mind standing out in the snow for football like this. Tony Brown, Cantello, Batson, taking on Houston, looking for the turn back across. Good catch by Bailey with Ali Brown running in behind him. Jimmy Greenhoff, Ritchie. Cleary to Buchan. Thomas. Houston waiting on the left touchline. Thomas trying a shot, but it didn't catch Godden by surprise. Tony Brown popping up on the right touchline, and a good break here by Robson. 3-3, no, a great save by Bailey. Beautifully engineered break. Tony Brown and Robson quick through the middle, but a good save by the young goalkeeper. Looked all over 3-3, that did. And 2 midfield men for Albion leading the break. Brown's corner now, caught by Bailey. Regis. McIlroy. Now Regis. Tony Brown. Batson to his right. 3 in the middle for Albion as the cross comes over, but Buchan meets it. Meanwhile, Sammy McIlroy down injured, and Tommy Kavanagh coming on to have a look at it. Looks like a knee. Challenge coming right through him. John Weil. McIlroy's ankle. It's the cause of the problem, but he seems to be prepared to go on. We are virtually at half-time anyway, so there'll be time for him to have a bit more treatment. Robson. Statham. Cantello's header on. And Tony Brown has scored. The last blow of the first half, surely, struck by Tony Brown. Seemingly fairly innocent ball played in high. Is a good backheader here by Cantello, and they come bursting through the ranks there. Tony Brown gets the touch, and Bailey can't keep it out. So off they go at half-time, with the scores level 3-3. Tony Godden beaten 3 times for only the second occasion this season. And I suppose coaches and managers will find fault with some of those goals, but there'll be no complaints from the crowd at the end of an absolutely sparkling 45 minutes of attacking football. Welcome back to Old Trafford, where the ground has buzzed throughout half-time as the crowd have revelled in the 6 goals that we've seen so far. I wonder have we more in store as United now set off in this second half to attack the goal to our left. United have been beaten at Old Trafford this season by Bristol City and Liverpool in the league, and by Watford in the League Cup. Statham robbed by Ritchie, and the United striker back doing defensive work in midfield very well. Brown. clearing by Bucket. Statham to Wide. Cunningham. Flicked away from him by Thomas. Albion throw. Cantello again doing very well. And he's got the corner, and I think that Thomas has got a graze down the side of his thigh. And Albion wanting to take the corner quickly, which they've done. Batson to cross. And a good jump and a header off the line. Robertson's header. Off the line by Brian Greenhoff. Magnificent jump by Robertson, and what a good clearance off the line by Brian Greenhoff. Fine play there by both sides. Good attack, good defence, and the excitement bubbles still. McQueen's header away. Robson turning it out to Tony Brown. Bailey coming for a good punch, but it's going back in this time. In fact, it hasn't even gone out of play. It's come through to Cunningham. Buckham's header down to Thomas. Batson. Offside given. Tony Brown anyway, turning it wildly wide. McQueen for Ritchie. Ritchie's done well, turning past Wild, and a good shot, well saved by Godden. What a magnificent save. Ritchie turned very cleverly away from Wild. The centre-half's challenge didn't take, and a fierce shot turned over by Godden. Turned in again by Brian Greenhoff. Away, pressure. The attacks continue. Houston, chance to shoot, and again Godden beats it down. Houston here coming away from two Albion players and has a clear view of goal, and let's go with the left foot. Godden beats it down, it had almost ran away off his ankle. Cunningham. Good sprint, good control, now he's heading for goal. Just stopped, and Regis lets the shot go, and what a save by Bailey. Regis could scarcely believe it. Great run by Cunningham, and then when he lays it off, or in fact it's blocked by McQueen, Regis lets fly, and look at that for goalkeeping. Gary Bailey. Robertson's free kick. Ali Brown chasing it. Brian Greenhoff back to Bailey. Houston, Thomas, Ritchie, Brian Greenhoff. Quarter of an hour left. Jimmy Greenhoff on the ball for Koppel. Jimmy Greenhoff again. Thomas's header, and a good save now by Gordon. Thomas close there to getting his first goal for Manchester United. The Greenhoff cross, lovely little diving header, and a good save on the bounce from Godden. Well, there won't have been a better game played anywhere in the country today than this. Brian Greenhoff. Curry making a run to the right. Topple. Curry has now left him that touchline. Brian Greenhoff back in. Godden hesitated there, snatched it before McIlroy could step in. That's a neat little header from Regis for Cunningham, and if he keeps his head, he'll score. That's another goal worthy of this game. Cunningham put through by Regis. Houston's tackle was too late, and Cunningham's shot leaves Bailey stranded. So it's 4-3, and once again the balance tilts. Really is a magnificent game of football, and with 13 minutes to go, no one would wager that the scoring was over. Cunningham scoring his 11th goal of the season. And Albion now leading 4-3. Getting the free kick from Brian Greenhoff. Then into the middle towards McIlroy, but Cantello cleared it. Now it's Houston. Ritchie flicked it. It's Ritchie now, and stopped by Wild. Cunningham again, now for Cantello. Cunningham in the middle with Regis and Ali Brown. Cantello playing it back for Batson. Cantello again. Patient build-up this time by Albion. United with everybody back, and the move has lost its impetus, and Houston is able to scramble it away for a throw. Foul throw. Batson. Chance for him to cut in and have a go, and he's played it low, and it's put over the top when it really seemed as though it had to be a goal for Ali Brown. Batson cutting in, played across the face there, and just the side foot took the ball over the top. And the ball there, picked up once again by Mr. Owen. Two men caught offside, Koppel and Ritchie. So Mr. McManus from Connors Key, the linesman with the red flag on this side. Regis again. Oh, and Bailey has thwarted him again. Just watch this left foot. Robson plays it in. Comes back here to Regis. He was perfectly balanced and he hammered it. And Bailey got across again. Koppel. Cunningham letting the ball beat Houston, and he's away again to show that pace and grace and control. Just a nicely weighted little pass for Ali Brown, who's turned inside Brian Greenhoff. On for Regis. Oh, what a goal! Oh, what a magnificent goal! Ali Brown and then Regis with the deadly finish. And isn't he entitled to smile? And there is a goalkeeper who has shown us some heroics this afternoon and yet has been beaten 11 times in 8 days. Manchester United 3, West Bromwich 5, 6 minutes to play. Cunningham again. Still has a chance to have another go. On for Batson with McQueen at his heels. Cunningham. And Lyle now just taking the safe way back. Well, he feels some sympathy for Manchester United, who've made a great contribution to a magnificent game of football. But at the moment, West Bromwich Albion look like a team who are positively irresistible. Cunningham. Cunningham and then Tony Brown. And the decision, I think, is a corner. Bailey carried it over, or maybe there'd been a deflection from Tony Brown's shot. But a corner it is. We want 6, chant the Albion supporters behind Gary Bailey's goal. Corner has been taken. Batson up supporting again, as he's been so often in the game. Cunningham cutting in and crossing. Oh, what a goal that would have been. But Ali Brown is the one man who's been out of luck. Devastating burst of acceleration and a lovely first-time cross from Cunningham. Ali Brown's header at the near post, putting the ball wide. Thomas. Wild. Ali Brown and Houston together. And ball. That's the final whistle at the end of a really superb game of football, full of goals and full of great goals. And the magic that black footballers are bringing to the league completely in evidence. And on that score sheet, the names of some scorers of some really memorable and magnificent goals. Greenhoff, McQueen and McIlroy for Manchester United, who certainly made their contribution. But West Bromwich Albion in a mood not to be stopped. 2 for Tony Brown and 1 each for Cantello, Cunningham and Regis. The ball beats Houston, and he's away again to show that pace and grace and control. Just a nicely weighted little pass for Ali Brown, who's turned inside Brian Greenhoff. On for Regis. Oh, what a goal!
Well, you have to go back 19 years to the last time that West Bromwich Albion won at Old Trafford, but they certainly broke the hoodoo with a vengeance in that game. After the match, Elton Wellesby talked to the 2 managers. How do you sum up a match like that in a sentence or 2? First, Dave Sexton.
Well, I thought, after the 2 defeats that we'd had previously, I was very pleased. I thought everybody worked very hard and tried very hard, and we got 3 cracking goals. Unfortunately, this fella's team got a few more than us. But overall, I was very, very, very pleased with the way we responded and the way we fought back. And we might well have got a result from the game when it was 3-3, and in the second half, just before they scored their 4th goal, I thought we looked as though we were going to score a 4th goal, but they got one on a breakaway, and it brought them to life again. And you can't give a team as good as that
Ron, could I ask you the same question? Could you sum up the game in one sentence again? You can have two if you really want it.
I would say that was a great Saturday afternoon for everybody if you don't take the result into account. I mean, if you come out on a Saturday afternoon to enjoy football, to enjoy your Saturday afternoon out, and to go home and think, cool, I've had my money's worth there, then nobody could have any complaints.
Well, that was the view from the touchline of the two managers, but what about two men who were in the thick of it, indeed on the receiving end of it? The two goalkeepers. Elton Wellesby asked them how they felt.
Well, mixed feelings, really. Nobody likes to have 5 goals put past them. But I was basically happy with the way I played, and so I don't feel that bad, really.
Tony Godden, can I ask you the same question?
Well, I enjoyed the game from our point of view, obviously, but I thought Gary played very, very well. I mean, he pulled off 2 fantastic saves, and if I was him, I'd feel disappointed, but if I remember them saves, I'd be well pleased.
What about the saves you made? Because you made some.
Yes, well, that's part and parcel of the game, but Gary's were very, very spectacular. But I think we both enjoyed the game ourselves, I mean, none of us really put a foot wrong, and I think, you can't take it away from the lads out on the field. It was a hell of a game to watch I presume from the spectators' point of view. It looked good from where I was anyway.
Who did you find as United's most dangerous forwards?
I would say Greenhoff, definitely. I mean, he's always dangerous. He's so quick. Well, both the Greenhoffs, really, but, when Brian come up, it was very, very quick, and you've got to watch them all the time.
Gary, same question again. Which of the West Brom forwards worried you most?
So Regis and Laurie Cunningham were fantastic. There was so much speed, and Regis can hit a ball well. I think I hit both shots that I saved, and he's a big fella. He caused our defence a lot of trouble with his turning, and Laurie Cunningham's skill and speed, unbelievable. 2 really great players.
And before we leave Old Trafford, we need to choose a man of the match. Never easy, but I think never more difficult than it was in this game. We've left the decision to the two managers. Pretty exciting too. It's the match between Arsenal, currently lying 4th in the First Division, and Birmingham City, who've been struggling all season. Arsenal at home in the white sleeves. London Weekend Television cameras provide the pictures, and Brian Moore is the commentator.
And Willie Young coming up for this one, as you can see there. Rice with the free kick. Sunderland there with a header, and Stapleton into the back of the net. Rioch being pursued by Gatting and Walford between them, getting it away. Not a good pass for Brady. Broadhurst playing it in. Knocked down there for Francis. He thought about a shot. He thought again about a shot, and he had a great chance of a really telling shot there. Well, it's an onside situation here for Dillon, with support from Buckley and Francis and Givens. Picking that in there. Walford's there, just getting ahead. Well, they claimed a penalty, and a penalty it is. Now, will it be 1-1? It is 1-1. Price. Now, Brady. And again, the referee not playing an advantage, and he's been well up with the play. He's made his decisions quickly and honestly, of course, but I must say once or twice he has not played the advantage. Tarantini in there, having a tussle with Walford, and Rick's playing it in. And this might come for Price, it might come for Rice, and it has for Pat Rice. And it's a free kick for Arsenal. Towers and Dennis, two-man wall. Liam Brady with a little chip going in there, and a near post header beautifully taken by Sunderland to make it 3-1.
And that brings us almost to the end of our last programme for 1978. But before we ring in the new, let's take the chance to look again at some memorable moments from the kick-off match during 1978. In the spring, promotion was very much in the air. Wrexham were heading for the second division on the strength of goals like this spectacular Bobby Shinton effort against Rotherham.
Lyons. Use it for Shinton. Cartwright is open on the right. Shinton. Shinton! 4-0.
And what jubilation there was at Burnden Park after the game against Fulham when Bolton celebrated their return to the First Division.
Are still waiting and beginning to chant for their idols. And there are the players now appearing to their fans. And down below the players, the sea of faces extends and extends as the tide flows off the terraces onto the Burnden Park pitch. But one man stays alone in the dressing room, Ian Greaves, drained of emotion, unable yet, it seems, to celebrate.
The individual scoring performance of the year in front of our cameras came in February when Bob Hatton ran riot for Blackpool against Blackburn.
Walsh playing it wide for Hatton to chase, but Waddington is there first. Shouldered off it. Hatton has made room for the shot and scored! Waldron's corner, headed away by Brotherston, helped back in by Chandler. Hatton, 2-0. Waldron drops back from midfield to cover when Harrison is up there. And the goalkeeper came for that and didn't get it! And Hatton has made it now! Chandler, chased back by Bailey. What good pace by the fullback. But now he's robbed, and here's Walsh. Hatton, number 4! And that's the best of them yet.
For a single example of the striker's art, you could hardly improve on this Stuart Pearson goal for Manchester United against Ipswich.
Osman gives it to Greenhoff to Hill. Now Hill can show his speed. Osman gets in contact quickly. Hill's cross is a good one. Pearson. That's a lovely goal.
And for a team goal, there was a marvellous climax to Liverpool's drubbing of Spurs in September.
Johnson. And Johnson the ball into acres of empty space for Highway. And Highway a brilliant cross back. McDermott it was who finished it. And what a classic goal.
But the man who topped them all in the First Division last season was Bob Latchford, reaching the elusive 30 league goals with finishing like this.
Right. Goal enlivening. Everton. King. Awkward ball. Good goal. Bob Latchford.
So there you are. It really has been a programme this week full of goals, and what magnificent goals many of them have been. All that remains now is for me to wish you all a very happy new year. And especially perhaps a happy new year to a young goalkeeper beaten 5 times but still left with some things to be proud of.